Hello, people. Today we are going to start with something very interesting and a very fresh topic for those who have just entered class ninth. And this is for ICSE board. So, we are going to start with the character description for the play Merchant of Venice, which is a very famous play of William Shakespeare. So, before going to the text of the novel, let's know about each of the character of the play. Okay, so here I have a video for you on the character description of each of the characters in the play. So, let's start with Antonio. There's a character named Antonio who you would later know would emerge as the hero of the play. Okay, so he is a philanthropist. This is his character description, and his character is philanthropist. What does a philanthropist mean? It means a person who always does good to others. In short, Antonio was the one who was always good in behavior and work to his friends. Okay, and one more very important character of Antonio was that he was a melancholic person. Melancholic means sad. Okay, so we being ICSians don't use such very easy words, sad. So we should always use melancholic instead of sad, which would help us fetch mark in board exams. And the third character is that he was a very kind person, a gentleman, and a trustworthy person. Trustworthy person, what does it mean? It means one who you can trust blindly. Okay, so let's move to the second most important character, that is of Bassanio. And remember, Bassanio is the best friend of Antonio, who is the hero of the play for us. Okay, so the character of Bassanio describes that he was a spendthrift. What does a spendthrift mean? I mean, he spends a lot of money. That is, he spent all his money living his luxurious lifestyles and not on his necessities. Okay, and he was the one who always used to take loan from Antonio. As he was a philanthropist, he always wanted good of others. He always used to help Bassanio. So Bassanio was a spendthrift. He never used to earn himself, but he always used to spend money on his luxuries. Okay, but one more important character of his is that he was a very genuine friend of Antonio. He was not the one who would betray his friend. Okay, and in the later part of the text we would come to know that he calls himself prodigal, and prodigal is a biblical illusion here. Okay, so he compares himself with the prodigal son who spends all the money of his father in living his luxury lifestyle. Now let's move to a character who is my favorite. Okay, so she is Portia. So let's go through the character description of Portia. She was a beauty with brain, one who is very beautiful also and has mind also. Okay, so she was intelligent, smart, and has a presence of mind. Okay, and later we'll come to know that in the course of the play or the climax of the play that she emerges out as the heroine of the play. Okay, though she becomes Bassanio's wife, don't just get mixed with that Antonio was the hero of the play and that is why Portia is being considered as the heroine of the play. No, it's not like that. It's just because the work she does in the course of the play that she is being called the heroine of the play. Okay, and she was a very responsible daughter. Okay, respects the word of her father who is already dead. Okay, when you start reading the novel you'll get to know that she was a very responsible daughter and she kept in mind what his father told her when he was about to die. Now it's the time to describe the most strongest hero, or no, not hero, I mean villain of the play. His name is Shylock. Shylock emerges out as the villain of the play, and he was the strongest character. He was very cruel, revengeful, and a wicked person. And keep in mind that he was a wicked uh, person, and also he was the core enemy of Antonio, the hero, and thus he is the villain of the play due to the works he does in the course of the play, and is a very clever man, and he lends money with high rates. As he was a money lender, and the money which he used to lend to people, the common people, he used to lend it with higher rates of interest, so people couldn't afford paying those interest even. Okay, the next character is of Jessica, and let's know for the time being that Jessica was the daughter of Shylock, and her boyfriend's name was Lorenzo. So she keeps her promise of love with Lorenzo. What does it mean? That she was loyal for her love. Okay, and the second character is that she was not an honest daughter, in contradiction to Portia. Like Portia followed the words of her father who is already dead, but Jessica was not an honest daughter. She later betrays her father, and she's a pagan. What does a pagan mean? Pagan is one who does not believe in her or his religion. So Jessica was not the one who believed in her Jewish religion. She was a pagan. Okay, so here we are coming to an end of the character description. And the characters are Lorenzo, Graciano, Salario, and Salarino. We need not mention their character because it's not much given in the text. So just let keep in mind that they were the friends of Antonio. And we'll come across one more character, that is Tubal. He was the friend of Shylock. Just like Shylock, he was also cruel. He belonged to the religion Jew, and so on. So I hope that this video of mine would help you knowing just the beginning of the novel so that you could start reading the novel. Thank you.